Behind the scenes of the weird world of YouTube sponsorships and paid collaborations. I'm Chris, this is Yellow Productions. I do travel guides that are fun, informative, entertaining, and this is a live stream. If you're on the live stream, I look forward to hanging out with you all for about the next hour. If you're watching the archive, well, make sure you click subscribe, click the bell to turn on notifications so you get notified of future live streams that I typically do in the evenings on Monday nights, but kind of all over the place in this COVID-19 time. Well, this is kind of a follow-on to the video I did last week talking about behind the scenes of what it's like to be a travel YouTuber, how it's hard to earn a living, and people asked, hey Chris, what about sponsorships? What about collaborations? And so in this video, I wanted to show you approximately 40 sponsorship emails that I've gotten to my email address that I have registered to my YouTube account. Most of these in the last year, and almost all of these are things I didn't respond to because almost all of them are pretty weird. And so one of the ones we're going to talk about is the $70,000 offer that I got for my YouTube channel. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about lots of offers I've gotten to review things. We'll talk about offers to push apps and VPNs and all those things. And I think just like as I've gone on this quest and seen these emails, it's been interesting for me to see these things. And I think people don't often see this side of YouTube. If maybe it's the hidden underbelly of YouTube of all the offers that people are trying to push to get their products out there. And so here, let's see, I want to start with this one and say, so in 2016, I made a 3-minute video reviewing this snorkel. I shot it on a GoPro and it got 125,000 views. So it did pretty well for a 3-minute video of a snorkel. And then the email started rolling in. This is really, at this point, I had about 10,000 subscribers, and this is when I really started to get a lot of sponsorship offers. I want to show you briefly the video so you can see what the video looked like, and then we'll roll through all the offers I got after I made this video. So we'll roll this button. To know, this snorkel mask is only available in Europe, and so if you're not in Europe like me, I had to order it off eBay. It was well worth the price. About 50 bucks is what I paid on it on eBay. The great thing about this mask, it's a one-piece mask. Well, I mean, it's 2 pieces, but okay, so that's the video I shot, 3 minutes, kind of standard shot on the GoPro, some B-roll of the mask, and then the emails. This is one of the first emails I got after I made that video. And so I'm going to make this big so we can read it, and then I'm going to make me small so you can still see me. And what we see here is we see the subject of the email, product review request, full face snorkel mask. And then these pictures you see, these were pictures that were attached in the email. And the email says, hello, Chris, how are you? My name is Anna Ortega, and I am the brand manager of AB Tech Sport. We are writing to you to request to review our newly launched product on YouTube, AB Tech's 180-degree full-face snorkel mask. We would like to request that the video review be posted on YouTube within 10 days of receiving the item. Please let us know if this is something interesting to you. Your kind and positive response will be very much appreciated. Now, the reason why I reviewed the snorkel in the first place is because the snorkel that I reviewed, this full face snorkel mask, was actually kind of a neat one that was like, it was the first of its type, and then all these other ones, well, this one that you're going to see is kind of like a Chinese knockoff, and so they want to send me a snorkel and they want a video review. Anyway, I never responded to this one, and actually that'll be a trend where you'll see I never responded to all these things. Goddess right here says, Chris, do you still have and use the snorkel? Actually, the video review that I did of that snorkel you saw before, which, by the way, I bought with my own money and reviewed it myself. Yes, I still have and use that snorkel, and it's actually really a quite good snorkel because it was this neat full-face snorkel mask. So then, oh, you know, sometime later, I get an offer to review this snorkel mask. And they say, subject, review for the only 100% fog-free full-face snorkel mask. Sea Beast AF90. Good day. This is Lenore from Cyber Bay, an international e-commerce company. Here's our website. I tracked your email from YouTube. I'm writing to invite you to review our 100% anti-fog full-face snorkel mask. I'm really glad this one's 100% anti-fog. Those ones that are 95% full-face anti-fog just aren't good enough for me. And I'm wondering if you'd like to try it. It has a unique anti-fog coating, if you didn't know, to prevent further fogging. It can even breathe on its own, on its lens, to prove this before you go down to the water. I'm not sure what that means. No pre-treatment like washing is before is needed. And if you're interested, please feel free to reply. I am looking forward to working with you. This one, like the other one, also did not get a response. So then I got another email to review a snorkel mask. Oh, by the way, and there was a question about what am I drinking today. Today I am drinking a drink from The Alley, one of my favorite boba milk tea shops. And it is a Royal No. 9 milk tea, which is pretty good. All right, so here's this next one. This one is subject: invitation to review real 100% anti-fog snorkel mat. This one's a real anti-fog one. All those other ones, imitations. This one apparently is the real one. Good day. This is Sophie from Cyber Bay, an international e-commerce company. I find your info from Yellow Productions, and they put the quotes on it to make sure that I know that they got to my channel. You'll watch some of these other ones, these emails later, and you'll be impressed how anybody could ever send anybody an email like this. I'm wondering if you'd like to have a trial of our fog-free full-face snorkeling mask. It has a unique anti-fog coating treatment to prevent fogging. You can even breathe on its own lens to prove this before you go down to the water. I feel like I read that before. Don't you feel like I read that before? I feel like I read those lines. No pre-treatment like washing before is needed. If you're interested, please feel free to reply. I wonder if this is the same mask and the same company, just rebranded as a different company. You know how you often see a whole bunch of the same product on Amazon sold by different companies? Well, I think there's an example of that. But I love that then in their email, they also talk about their company, and they say, at Sea Beast, we're a company that believes most of the world's problems can be solved at the beach. Looking at the magnificent ocean and truly feeling the power of nature, we believe that the beach is a magical place where some of the best adventures in life happen. Sea Beast provides products that can intensify your beach experience by offering gear that can help you explore the unknown. I really want to intensify my beach vacation, but I did not need a third snorkel mask or a fourth one in this case, so I did not respond to this email. Now this one's really good. This is an email subject: sponsor you free products. Hi dear. I don't get a name. In this case, I did get a deer. I don't get Yellow Productions. I don't get any. Hi dear. Period. I am very impressed by your products. Not my product. I'm very impressed by your videos in your YouTube channel. There, in these pictures in the email, there I have 2 new products that need a video review. Do you interested in testing them? One is a mini car vacuum cleaner, another one's a snorkel mask. If you have a car, the vacuum cleaner will be very helpful for car cleaning. If you like ocean or swimming, the snorkel mask will be very useful. If you're interested in one of them, please tell me. I can send you directly or give you a 99% off code to exchange for your YouTube video review. In this case, it's not a free. These people are not going to send me the snorkel mask for free. These people were just going to send me a 99% off code. And I really love, I get the option of the snorkel mask or the vacuum cleaner. Really, I think an interesting combination. And Goddess points out, hi dear. Yeah, exactly. What the heck? Are we in the 70s or 60s? Annie says, this sounds like multi-level marketing. You will see this is a trend throughout this. Sonia says, hi to OC Wife and Baby. Thank you, Sonia. I will pass on your hello. P. Law says, you're my favorite YouTube channel. Thank you, P. Law. Brian says, oftentimes when the ads have poor grammar or spelling, I don't even bother and think they are legitimate. Yeah, it really makes you wonder about the people that sort of send out emails like this. let's see. Annie says, I get emails from a Chinese company on Amazon to do a review on a camera they sell, but only if I give them 5 stars. That is pretty weak. Well, in case you're wondering, I did not review this snorkel mask or the vacuum cleaner. What about the next one? Here we go. This one here, let's make this big. Let's make me small. Subject. This is an interesting subject line. The subject is, have you reviewed this product? They got my name right this time. Hey, Yellow Productions. I know how important it is to provide your viewers great video content and amazing products that would give them value. I am positive I have a great product that your viewers would be very interested in. Unlike the traditional snorkel masks, Easy Snorkel has anti-leak technology with a 180-degree better view, anti-fog, and free breathing feature. Have you ever heard of snorkel masks like that? Kindly hit me back with a yes, and I'll send you a mask, maybe 2 immediately, or no if you don't want me to bother you again. Well, I didn't respond to that one either. Now, if you're wondering how many reviews for snorkels, how many emails did I get to review snorkels? I got 9 more offers to review snorkels, which was 17 snorkel review emails in total. And that's from one review on a snorkel. Wow, it's amazing. And so, you know, whenever I joke about sponsored products, and I always joke about I don't want to get another email about reviewing a snorkel, because I'm not a snorkel review channel. This one is one of the most interesting emails that I've received, and this is in the thumbnail of this video. You saw that I got a $70,000 offer for my channel. So here you go. Here's the email. Subject, channel offer. I am Marios Charalampous, the CEO of the company BBR, Best Bets Resale. After careful consideration analysis through Social Blade, which by the way is a website that kind of shows you how YouTube channels do, we're in a position to offer $70,000 for complete ownership of the channel Yellow Productions through PayPal. Kindly respond back to us if interested so we can proceed further. Thank you. Best regards, Mario, CEO BBR, with this little JPEG attachment of his signature so you can really tell that it's legit. Now, any sort of email, something like this, you might be like, okay, well, I wonder who BBR is. So the first thing I do is I search for BBR. And the only thing that comes back is this thread on Reddit with a whole bunch of people talking about how this person's offering me, actually this person said they offered them $100,000 for their YouTube channel. 120,000 subscribers. Another person says the quick Google check of Best Bets Resale London gives you one result, a link to this Reddit post. Annie points out that the CEO really decided to email you personally. Yeah, right. I feel bad for people who fall for this. And Ndub is willing to offer me $70,000. Well, thank you, Ndub. I appreciate it. Anyway, so I Googled the name Marios Chowder. And anyway, Marios apparently was like a football or soccer player there in, Cyprus? In Greece? So probably not the right one. And now I did not respond to this particular email, but as I Googled this in preparing for actually this video, and I probably in 2020 hindsight, I think I should have responded to it because it would have been entertaining to take the response. But another YouTuber that actually responded to this guy and said, "Hey, I'm willing to sell you my channel. What do you want?" They said, "Hey, send us a screenshot of your analytics." And this other YouTuber sent them a screenshot of their analytics from another channel that has like 20 subscribers. Mario said, "Hey, it looks great. That looks great. You know, we just bought 2 channels this week. Send us your PayPal address and we'll send you $80,000. And in this case, the person sent their PayPal address. And what they did was they didn't actually send $80,000. They sent a PayPal bill for $80,000. And then there's a feature in PayPal to basically send an invoice and then mark that invoice as paid. And so this person got an email that said, you know, hey, this person sent you an invoice for $80,000. And at first glance, this person was like, I thought I got $80,000. Of course, they're smart, so they looked at it and realized they got a bill for $80,000. To which point, they responded to Marios and said, hey, I think you didn't send me the $80,000. You sent me a bill for it. Can you actually send the money? And that's it. They disappeared. And Shay says there are so many scammers throughout the internet. There are so many scammers through the internet. And all these emails we're going through, like the snorkel reviews, they're actually not scammers. They're legitimate business people that likely just want their snorkels reviewed. But there are a lot of them that are scammers too. And Annie says, I always create a rule in my inbox, send these types of scams to my junk, but they always come up with new addresses. Greg says, forget the $70K offer. Offer me a burger at In-N-Out, and I will sell. I'm not that cheap. Ndub said, seriously though, if I had 70 grand, I would do it because I love the channel and I think you're a good guy, but I love that you highlight the stuff that people know. Even if the offer was legitimate for $70,000, for what it's worth, I would not take the $70,000 offer. I know a lot of people on Facebook, when I posted this, said, Chris, please don't sell your channel. And so at this point, you'll know that I'm not selling my channel because that actually wasn't a serious offer. But even if they did, I'm not selling for that kind of money. Huve Travel says, I have a retro gaming profile on Instagram. I got contacted by someone to review a ring light for recording video. I don't even post videos related to that profile. Yeah, Huve, I can totally see that. And as we go through the rest of these offers, you will see some other interesting things that seem completely unrelated to a travel channel, like the vacuum earlier. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So, some of the things are really specific, and some of the requests are oddly generic. I get a lot of requests like this, but this one stood out in particular. This one, subject, business offer. Hi. I represent an advertising agency, and my name is Marina. We want to buy advertising on your channel. I would like to your price for an advertising integration. Waiting for your answer, Bad's Agency. So this is another one you go and say, okay, well, look up Bad's Agency. Are they actually legitimate? Oh, and by the way, that was the screenshot from the YouTube channel that got the $80,000 offer to sell their channel. But the Bad Agency, so I went to their website, and this is the Bad Agency website, which, by the way, if you saw before, their logo was Dr. Evil. And it makes me wonder, like, do I want to do business with an agency that picks Dr. Evil for their logo? And so then this is their website, and if you notice, their reps that work for their company look like criminals, but apparently it's their whole thing. I went through their presentation, and this is a legitimate social media advertising agency, and I love their bottom line on this, which they refer to their employees not as employees or team members, but they refer to their employees and team members, looking at that bottom line, as villains. We always keep our villain's hand on the pulse of the market and the new trends. Anyway, I think it's I have to give them props for some creative branding, but just another one that didn't reach the thing to be like, this looks like a legitimate stand-up place that I want to work with. Goddess says $1 million for sure. And let's see, Gary says, my channel is priceless. Thank you. Andrew wants to know, what are my thoughts on Vegas closing? It's not closing on August 1st. There was a press conference by the governor today. They're not planning to close on August 1st, so don't worry about that. Okay. So here's another email that I get. Actually, I get emails from this company fairly regularly. But this one was impressive. Why was this one impressive? And this is a long email, and so I'm not going to read you the whole email. I just want you to look at the top of this email, who it's addressed to. We saw a previous email that was addressed to Hello Dear. This email is addressed to Hello, open bracket, creator name, close bracket, creator name. Clearly a form email that whoever sent it didn't actually fill in my creator name. It makes me feel really warm to be called creator name. And they want me to post my stuff up on Quaqua, which is the world's first virtual travel platform. Well, thank you for addressing me as creator name. I feel very warm. This email, and they had this little smiley face in the email. Subject: content consumer, first time emailer. Hi, Chris. I came across you from your YouTube channel, and your work was a pleasant surprise! Exclamation mark. Quick question. Period. 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 What would it mean to you if you were able to benefit from all the travel and vlogging you do without affecting your current lifestyle and have the benefits flow to you on a monthly basis? Here's a short recording that explains what I mean. Watch it and shoot me a message if you'd be interested. You can listen via the YouTube link below or download the attached video, which I did neither, because if this person actually had anything interesting to say, they would say it in their email, not in their attached PDF or the other video that they want me to watch. Annie says, reminds me of those entrepreneur ads on YouTube. It's the reason I got ad blocker. There's all these ads about how you can make money, right? And all you need to do to make money is like advertise more people to make money, right? Kathy says template email they send to thousands of people for sure. And Shay says, hey everybody, if you're enjoying this video and you're enjoying the content, definitely hit the like button. Give some love to the YouTube algorithm for me. And M says the clip art adds a nice classy touch. It sure does. Classy, that's what I would say. Okay, this one. I get a lot of emails from this company, Musetown. I think I get an email from them once a week, once every 2 weeks. And here's an example. Paid sponsorship for promoting Me Back CICA face mask, hand sanitizer gel, and face wipes. High Yellow Productions. We hope you're safe and well. We have a new paid sponsorship from this face wipe, hand gel, and sanitizer. Apply now and create a video that can explain why these products help people stay safe, healthy, and beautiful. So this is an interesting one, and this is actually a way a lot of sponsorships work on YouTube, that there are companies like Musetown, which are essentially like aggregators for sponsored video offers, and they kind of like spam the offer out to a bunch of YouTubers or a bunch of Instagrammers, and then they ask for YouTubers and Instagrammers to apply, and by applying you would write up a little thing that says like, hey, this is what I'll do, this is how much you'll pay me, and it's often based on like how many views the video actually gets, and I find these things are entirely a waste of time to reply to, and particularly because why would I be interested in reviewing that face mask, sanitizer, gels, and wipes. Mark wants to know if I've ever been contacted by a Nigerian prince interested in my channel. Not yet, but I just might. Annie says this really shows light on how crazy the YouTube world is. It is pretty crazy. Oh, and Christina says the previous link that I talked about could be a hacked computer. Absolutely. It was an attachment as a PDF, and so I have no desire to open random attachments that people send me like that. And Carlos asks, if In-N-Out Burger offered a sponsorship, would you take it? I mean, it like depends all the things that surround that. But I love In-N-Out Burger, and so promoting In-N-Out Burger would not really be a stretch, since I talk about them all the time already. And I would not be selling something to y'all that I don't believe in. This one's kind of funny. It even has funny in the title, but this one's really funny. So the subject, invitation for free, funny, home decor LED light testing. Hello, my friend. In this case, I'm not dear, I'm not creator name, I am their friend. I feel very blessed to be their friend, and they wish me a blessed day. This is Mango. I watch your videos in your YouTube channel, and I love them very much. I love them very much. By the way, anybody who's actually watched my channel and writes a genuine email actually says why they love the videos, not just that I love them. Here, there are funny color-changing LED light and a STEM learning building set toys are free testing. I'd like to invite you to test that product, leave an Amazon review, and if possible, a YouTube video would be much appreciated. The light is battery-powered. I'm going to make myself go away so you can see it. And you can like put it in your aquarium, and it's remote controlled. You can use it as a fish tank, as a decorative light. I think it's a funny light, and it's pretty funny for sure. Andrew asks if I take sponsor from travel agency. I've not been sponsored by travel agencies. I have been contacted by travel agencies that have asked to, like, if I could like put an affiliate link in there for them, where if people booked with them, that they'd send me a commission. I have not done any of those sorts of sponsorships. Sean wants to know if my full-time job has sponsored my videos, or if my office survival guide videos have been sponsored. The answer is no to either of those. David says, such an interesting video. I'm glad you're enjoying the behind the scenes, David. So here's another one. This is, at least it's kind of on trend. It's for the subject, the world's smallest 3-axis gimbal from Hohem. Hello, Chris. I hope you are keeping well. This is Mark from Hohem. Our Mobile Plus gimbal stabilizer is the best seller on Amazon in the US. It has received many celebrated reviews, such as Forbes. Many, although they can only list one company. Recently, we have released a newly foldable gimbal stabilizer weighted at only 259 grams, which, as you can see, is better than the G-Yun X, because that one's 280 grams. And the G-Yun only has a single axis, not as stable as ours. I'd be happy to send you a review unit your way. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks. I find people, like, a lot of these companies put these, like, oddly technical things in there to, like, oh, look, ours is so much better. Ours is 259 grams, and theirs is 280 grams. And I'm like, I don't think most normal people really care about what, I'm doing math in public, 21 grams. I don't care about 21 grams. Melissa said, I kind of like that LED light. Yeah, it was kind of fun, right? Fun LED light, but I would not make a whole video about it. Bruce wants to know which airlines have offered me free flights. None. I've had no free flight offers from airlines. Ndub asks, how can we help you get sponsors? I think your channels are so much more than some others that get them. I don't know. If you know some companies that are legitimate and would make a good fit on a travel channel, oh, probably tell them. And Kathy says, this one doesn't sound like a scam. This is the truth lending offer. I do not believe all of these are scams, right? Many of these are not scams. A lot of these are legitimate. I'm sure the fish tank one's legitimate. I'm sure this one's legitimate too, and they'd be more than happy to send the review unit. I just found how they were calling out the like 21 grams on this one to be particularly interesting. But so a lot of the people that do electronics review channels end up getting a lot of the things that they review this way, where companies just say, hey, I'll just send this to you if you will review it. Okay, now here's another interesting offer, I guess mildly related to a travel channel. Dear Yellow Productions, I'm Misty from Brand GM Digital. I'm writing to seek potential opportunity. Our company is an online store which provides beach umbrellas at a fair price. With a love for all things beach and outdoors, we embarked on this. We can do that. And they actually go into saying, like, hey, in addition for the reviews, we can give you free samples. We could give you more than just this umbrella. We can give you a special discount code for your subscribers. And then you'll note there, and this is paid sponsorships and collaborations, extra budget and fee. So there are many companies. So there's some companies that are like, hey, I'm going to send you this $10 fish tank thing for you to review. And then there's other ones which are like, hey, I'll send you the umbrella, and hey, tell me what your fee is for that. So there are a lot of reviews on YouTube that are absolutely paid reviews because many companies are willing to pay to get their things out there. So there's a comment here. Let's see. William says cyclists care about grams. Cyclists probably do care about grams, and you clearly are a cyclist. I'm a cyclist too. I'm just not a competitive cyclist. I'm more of a mountain biker with wide knobby tires, and so I don't care that much about 21 grams. Carlos wants to know, would I rather have a mascot costume of Topher or the stuffed bear of Topher? Like, do I want a costume to dress up as Topher? That'd be weird. I think it'd be hot. I don't think I could travel with that. So in this case, Topher the stuffed bear. Like, I want the original Topher back. Hopefully he comes back from London. I've probably given up. New York wants to know how many grams the umbrella weighs. That's a good question. I should have gone back to them to ask them how many grams the umbrella weighs. I love it. Okay, so this one right here. Subject, Amazon product for free. Hi, Yellow Productions. I am Ava from Believe. Would you like to test our products on Amazon? We can offer a free item for you to test. Please check our attached product review. If you're satisfied, share it with others. If you have questions, your recognition is our motivation in developing our business. I really just don't know what they want me to review other than just that they want me to review free things. There's actually a lot of these. I got a lot of these free things. Here's another example. Listen, there must be people who just want free things. So take a look at this company. Subject, cooperative inquiries. Who am I? We are freebies. We're freebies, a fast-growing company that sells toys, and we have experience in influencer marketing, and we're looking for some influencer to promote our products. I learned about your channel on YouTube. We're amazed. We're amazed by your work, and I'd be glad to send you something from the merchant store, which specializes in toys. And what's your benefit? Well, you get free samples, surprise freebies for the next item, and a few products to give away to your audience when they take a Google form. And I don't know about you, but I don't know that I just want to sign up for the I will review anything that you send me. That's kind of weird. I guess, are there people that have those YouTube channels? Yeah. William says, they all seem dodgy to me. A lot of these are dodgy. I believe that many of these would send stuff. But I wouldn't want to spam you all with that commitment. Chris, subject review offer. Why not get a super cool Aramid fiber phone case? Hi, dear sir. I'm going to get straight to the point. I've seen your creations about various cool electronics. As if I have an electronics review channel, which I don't. I love them. I was curious if you'd be interested in doing a story or review about our phone cases, which are made of advanced composite material. I'd love nothing more than to be featured on your channel. Okay, so this is another class of things where people send cooperation invitations. They send these emails and say, we would like to cooperate. And usually, if you watch YouTube a lot, people cooperate or they collaborate, which is they just sort of work together on stuff, right? The cooperation is sort of a, what's the term I'm looking for? Like a innuendo, hidden term for hey, we want to send you something and we want you to promote, give us a good review. We're going to pay you so you give us a good review. And so in this case, it was a cooperation invitation to review this company's FPV drone, which is entertaining. They'll send me a sample, and if I find it interesting, I can decide whether or not to work with them. It's totally up to me. I actually like companies that are upfront about that are hey, I'll send you it. And if you like it, make a review. If you don't. Anyway, I didn't think you all wanted a review of a drone, so this did not get followed up on either. Okay, this one, kind of related. Business inquiry, world's first artificial intelligent translation earbuds. Hello, Chris. I got my name. Hope you're being well. I am well. Thank you, Mark. This is Mark. We produce the latest language translators. I would like to recommend you our new model, which ranks number 3 in language translators on Amazon. It supports 40 languages, 88 accents, 95% accuracy. It's compatible with iOS, Android. Thanks to the first AI-powered translation system, it breaks language barriers. And then I think maybe I didn't cut the whole email or got covered up by my pictures, but then some offer to try these things out. And actually, this is one of these. Much like snorkels, I've actually gotten a number of offers for AI-powered translation devices that you stick in your ear. It's another one. I assume there's one company that makes them in China, and then 20 different companies that they market it under. Here's a luggage company. I talk about Rimowa luggage. I get a lot of offers to review luggage. Greetings, Domi Luggage. Hello, deers. Before I was deer, now it's multiple deers. We are from the Domi team. We're interested in partnering with you to test our newage luggage products. We'd like to introduce these luggage sets. This email's really long, and so I'm just going to point out the bold line in there. We are providing a limited group of media outlets in the community with exclusive product. Please provide us product review requirements for YouTube, Instagram. This, by the way, product review requirements, that is code for what is my fee. New York says, okay, seriously, I think I'd buy the translator. Tell you what, if there's another offer to review an AI translator, I'll take them up on that. because that might actually be an interesting one. This one says, hello, dears. And Justin says translation devices would be perfect for this channel. Yeah, the thing I have to weigh, though, right, is I weigh, like, well, if I make one of those videos, I don't make one of these videos, or I don't make a travel video because I end up on the time making that. Yeah, so anyway, but I will stay out on the lookout for the AI translation earbuds. Hello, Yellow Productions. We have produced cleaning robots. Rock You Bot. We have watched many videos on your channel on YouTube and have observed for some time. Your videos are pretty attractive, and we admire your influence. By the way, influence. I really loathe the term influencer. Anybody who calls me an influencer, I'm kind of like already turned off. But that's really what these companies are looking for, right? They're like, oh, if you buy this, then you can influence people to buy it. We have a new product ready for sale. The robot can help you clean your belongings and the hotel's beds and toilets that you use. Could you post the link of the product and the pre-sale or raffle of Facebook to your evaluation video? We sincerely hope to cooperate with you. Hope from hearing you soon. It's funny. They show like a picture of the robot in a suitcase. Would you travel with a robot like this? Jeff points out that there's a YouTuber I watch who always says, hello, my dears, at the beginning of all her videos. That's cute. P-Law wants to know if I'm going to do any 360-degree videos again. I still have the camera. I just haven't really been any place that would be like a good place for 360 video. DJ John B says maybe I should start another Yellow Productions shopping channel. Maybe. That's it. Yellow Productions Home Shopping Network. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Subject, partnership develop. Hey, Chris, I'm Vanessa from Yunmai Overseas. I found your email from YouTube, and I really like it. Does she like my email, or does she like my YouTube? I just want to inquiry, do you have interest to develop a partnership with us to propagate our new product, percussive massage gun? This really relieves muscle pain while you're traveling. I have a lot of muscle pain. I get really sore. But that thing looks huge. Like, if you just look at how big that is in those pictures, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something somebody would want to travel with. And apparently more than 2 million people choose this product, but I've never heard of this percussion gun. This is a bizarre type of email. This whole email was like a PNG, so an image in the email. So there was no text in the email, just this PNG in the email. So kind of like a crazy person sends you a letter with things cut out from the newspaper. This is from my Office Survival Guide channel. I've checked out your Office Survival Guide channel, and I want to give you a quick shout out to introduce you to a new service that helps YouTubers grow like never before. The easiest way to get a feel for that service is to launch it for your video, 9 reasons why traveling makes you better at work. I suggest go with this video, and I highlight it on the screenshot. You may take a look at the service. You can take a look at it or shoot me a message if you have any questions. Happy YouTubing. I don't know. I think the best way to understand about it would actually be to include in the email, not to include a PNG with the text. Clearly, they did this to get around like email spam filters. Zachary says, I appreciate you showing what companies have reached out to you for sponsorships. I'm wondering, have you reached out to any companies to try to set up a sponsorship? I have generally no. I'll just say that's one of those, like if I go to a hotel, I have a flight, sometimes like the time spent trying to set up a sponsorship just takes forever, and it's often not worth the time. I know a lot of YouTubers that do it, and a lot of them go like, ultimately it isn't worth the time. Bruce wants to know if TSA would stop you with the percussion gun. They might think it's a weapon. They might. Carlos wants to know if I'd rather own a monster truck or a race car. Race car, because I could probably drive it on the street. Monster truck, I probably couldn't. And Gary agrees with me that influencer is a major turnoff. I agree, influencer is a major turnoff. Let's see. Melissa wants to know any upcoming trips. Nothing planned currently. And P-Law wants to know if I will have another fan meetup. I will have another fan meetup. I'm waiting for the Meetup service that I use from Google. It's like a beta thing. I'm waiting for them to roll out some new features before I do the next the next meetup. Clint says, I would sell a travel channel in a heartbeat in this environment. I wouldn't, because I'm in this for the long run. I've been doing this since 2008, so I'm not going anywhere. I like y'all too much to sell for 70,000 things. Christina wants to know, how many fan emails do I get? I don't get a lot of fan emails, but I get a lot of comments every day, and it depends on the day. Like some days it can be 100 comments. Other days it can be 15 comments, but usually comments are the thing. Comments, direct messages, things like that I'm responding to. So somewhere between 20 to 100. And then these sponsorship emails, I probably get like 3 or 4 of these types of emails per week. All of these emails that you're looking at are, with maybe the exception of one that we're going to see later, and the snorkel ones. All the other ones are ones I've received within the last calendar year. So they're all these are fairly recent. Okay. So I mentioned we'll talk about like apps and mobile games. I get a lot of offers for mobile apps and mobile games. There's clearly a lot of money in them. Here's an example like that. Subject: mobile game advertising cooperation. I am Vicky from Tech Do Company. I think you'd be the perfect fit for a project I've been working on. We're looking for up-and-coming influencers to make advertising for our campaign. We want to invite you to make YouTube ads for our mobile game. We are open to all work models. Please tell us if you have more ideas. Please reply with your media kit and pricing if interested. So I'm not sure what, like, we're open to all work models. Like, I don't really know what that means. Like, what's a work model mean? I don't know. Aaron says, what's your favorite In-N-Out Burger order? When I go to In-N-Out Burger, I order a double, no onions, extra everything, extra lettuce, tomato spread, French fries, and a large iced tea. And Kathy points out, I've been stuck on 196K subscribers for a while. Yeah, like, views are totally down right now because of the whole COVID-19 thing. In a 48-hour period before COVID-19, like in February, I would get about 100,000 views across my channel in 48 hours. Now I get roughly 20,000 views in 48 hours. And so you do the math, and so subscribers are down quite a bit. Some days before COVID-19, I was getting 200-300 subscribers a day. Now I may be getting 20, 30, 40. Some days I'm getting negative subscribers. People close accounts. People see my live streams. They're like, oh, these live streams, I hate that. Unsubscribe. It's slowly growing up, but just less people watching travel videos. Zachary says, I know it's different than sponsoring, but have you ever considered doing collaboration with another travel YouTuber or one of the other Vegas channels? I've done a few collaborations with other YouTubers, which have been fun. I've not done any with the other Vegas channel because I'm usually like in and out quick in Vegas. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to do some collaborations with them. Gary says, please don't sell it. Don't worry, I'm not selling it. Brian says, have I gotten any complaints or hate mail from the hotels I've rated poorly? Probably the biggest, like, not from the hotels. None of the hotels have complained to me. On the 5 worst cheap hotels video, I think some employees of the hotel didn't like it, but nothing from the hotel themselves. And New York says, at In-N-Out Burger, I get no onions. He just unsubscribed. I don't like raw onions. I'm good with grilled onions, but I don't like raw onions. And Gary says, hey, we are on the road to 200,000 subscribers. Come on, peeps, we can do it. Yeah, help me get to 200,000 so we can do the 200,000 subscriber celebration video, which will be double 100,000. YouTube doesn't send any more fancy plaques for 200,000, but that'll be another very cool number. Larry wants to know if I ever get the animal-style fries at In-N-Out Burger. Yes and no. I've gotten them before. OC Girl really likes the animal-style fries. They have onions on them. I don't really love the spread on the fries. I like cheesy fries at In-N-Out, where they give you fries and they melt cheese on it, which I think is pretty good. And Where's My Map wants to know, where's Mark from Walter's World tonight? He can relate to the subject. I bet he is. I don't know. He doesn't drop in on every video. So, okay. Let's go on to the next one. So speaking of food, here's one. It's not from In-N-Out Burger, but it's from another burger company. Subject: Burger Boss wants to work with you. Hi, Chris. My name is Sol Marie. I'm reaching out to you on behalf of Burger Boss. We love your YouTube channel. We're interested in a collaboration. I'd like to invite you and a friend to have a meal on the house at any of our store locations. Please let me know when's the best time for you. See our influencer perks and expectations below. I am more than happy to discuss details and answer any questions you may have. I'm going to remove my picture so you can see what it says on there. Now, this is basically to go in and get 2 hamburgers, and she's happy to answer questions. I mean, like, to spend time on the phone talking to somebody about free hamburgers, it really isn't worth the time. And then they want, if you see influencer expectations there on the right, 2 posts within 1 month of my visit. The post remain an account for at least 30 days. I need to geotag them and tag at Burger Boss and include hashtag Burger Boss so that I can get 2 free burgers. All right. I would do it if it was in a burger because I would just eat there anyway. And I would love posting about it, but not worth it for $20 of burgers. Subject: Yellow Productions. We have a product we want to send you. A product. Hi, Christian. Christian, not my name. I hope you're having a great day. I'm from Comfy Degree. We're known as the Comfortable Living Specialists. I want to start by saying we love your style. We enjoy following your journey on YouTube. Your videos are extremely helpful to my subscribers. I would be a great ambassador for their neck pillow. And they wanted to know if I want to do a review. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you know that I think neck pillows are ridiculous on planes, so I didn't do that. Anyway, I didn't respond to them. And this is fairly typical. I don't respond to any of these that you saw in here. Not to say I haven't responded to any sponsorship emails. I have responded to some, and I've done some sponsored videos, though small in number. The ones that seem more reasonable. But so I don't respond to many of these, and then they follow up. They say, "Hi, Christian. Good day. I sent you a message in regards to collaboration last week. Have you had a chance to look at it? The team's really excited. Please download the file." The product had a different name in this one. By the way, I tried to Google this product so I could put a picture here. I can't find it. I don't think it seemed to exist. And then what do I thin? This is a Bitcoin company that wanted me to review their cryptocurrency exchange because part of my users are interested in casinos. This is a bizarre. I get this one a lot. Webull. I probably get emails from Webull once a month. And their subjects are like this. Work with Webull to create a larger audience. Well, that sounds interesting. I'd like a larger audience. How am I going to get a larger audience? Well, I hope everything's going well with you. We'd like to see if we have possibilities of working together. Webull has utilized free market data and zero commission trading platform to build a significant customer base. It's kind of like E-Trade. It's like a stock trading website. If you're interested in it, please apply here and take a look at these links for this. I don't know again how doing a review or paid collaboration or adding affiliate links to Webull is going to help me create a larger audience. I think they just hope that they just hope people open the email. Jen says, feel free to send sponsorships my way. I'll be happy to forward you any of these emails that you want. Chase says, how would you do a review of anything and believed when a company has actually sent you stuff for free? Yeah, I mean, there's like a couple things that I've reviewed that companies have sent me for free. There's like the Tokyo Treat Box, which was I did one of these live streams and I had this thing of Japanese snacks on the side and I ate the snacks while I was doing the video. It was a fun video and it was free. It's like a $30 snack box, right? And I genuinely shared what I thought of the snack box. There's also the Kawaii box, which was a box of cute Japanese goods that had like a rabbit ears on the top, right? But they were like, you go to the website and they're like a legitimate company. And in that case, on those, I also say that this company sent me this for free, and so I'm talking about this. But I would never do anything and say, This is my whole thing, right? Okay. Yoshi Elevator says, I am still here. Is the elevator crew still here? Yoshi, I'm glad you are still here. Okay. Here's another generic one. I want to put advertising video on your YouTube channel. How are you? Hello, sir. How are you today? I'm looking for influencers to put advertising, the most important stable audience. This email goes on. It goes on to a second page. Making money is not easy for a newbie. Only nice videos. This is a chance to bring your audience up to valuable things. I don't know what they want to advertise, so they don't get a response. Hi, we'd like to start a collaboration. This is for an app called Avo mobile app, which is a way to solve roaming issues. And for everybody who signed up for their app through the video, I'll receive a trackable link, and I'll get 50 cents for each new user, plus 10% of all their purchases done during the first 6 months. And then they tell me how much their other people make. This company wants to buy 30 or 15-second ads. We can negotiate a price within reasonable things, and it's about antivirus software. Now you know why. Now you know why. There's a lot of ads for antivirus software and VPN software. Carlos wants to know when I'm getting the Tokyo Treats box. I already got the Tokyo Treats box. I did that review, I did that as a live stream like 2 or 3 months ago. If you search for Yellow Productions Mukbang, you'll find that one. Yeah, Gary said he enjoyed my review of the Flowbee. The other day was fun, which I've bought 3 Flowbees personally myself. And yes, if they said, hey, Chris, would you review our Flowbee? I'd be like, I love your Flowbee. I'd be happy to, because as you could tell, I did it myself. So thanks for the kind words on the Flowbee review. Ooh, and so I think I got an email from this person before. This was the cushion company, and you can see they like to do this. They'll send one, they'll send it this way, they'll send it with different titles, some generic, some specific. I saw your video. We'd like to discuss some form of partnership with you. Let me know if this interests you. Not really. This company has an idea to help my YouTube channels get more subscribers. And the idea is very much in its infancy. I think it has merit. I don't want to waste your time if you're not interested, so I'll save all the details unless you want to hear more. If it's a good idea, they'd probably just tell me that right now. This is a company that is another one of these, like, what are they doing this? This is a company that aggregates ads, and if you look at the bottom line down here, they are having promotions for Raid Shadow Legends, which is like one of those like online games that you see people advertise a lot. Okay, we're nearing the end of these things. Okay, Tecto, I got another one from them. This was an interesting one. This company, so YouTube Cooperation, hello there. Hi there. I'm not a deer. I'm not a sir. I'm not a creator. I am there. Hello there. From the Shining Nemo underwater drone team. They love my videos and appreciate my unique insights. Our audience loves aspirational content. Here's a few content ideas. And basically, these people make this underwater drone, and they want me to make videos and use their underwater drone footage. They weren't going to send a drone. They didn't want me to review a drone. They wanted me to use their underwater drone footage in the video and then say it came from this drone. Now, this email that started with hello there was sent to about 15 different YouTubers on the 2 line. And so one of the YouTubers responded to this company and said, hi, thank you for the interesting YouTube channel cooperation. I'm sure you put a lot of thought into this. Nothing says thoughtful more than emailing 13 of us at once, but I will have to decline. Sincerely, there. This person's funny, and this is the last thing I'm going to mention about these things. And I said people send a lot of emails, and if you're curious who sends me the most emails, This company called Broadband TV. And if you look, I searched for BBTV in my inbox, and these are all the emails I've gotten from Broadband TV in related to partnerships. And some of them, and they're all different people. Some people sent it twice, 3 times, 5 times, all different titles, right? And I assume people, respond eventually, but I would never respond to a company that just does this. Frankly, I got nothing against Broadband TV. Maybe they're a great company, but I will not respond to something like that. All right. Well, do you know what time it is? Jen asks if I reply to these or just ignore. I've ignored a couple at the moment because I don't know what to say. Like, but thanks. Are you kidding me? I read them all. As you can clearly see, I read them all, and some of them I find entertaining. And none of these I've replied to. I replied to some, and I would say even the some that I reply to, probably 80% of the ones that I reply, 80% of the ones I reply to end up being nothing. So 1 in every 5 actually turns into something that turns into something. For example, the Tokyo Treat Box, which, just companies were like, hey, we've got this thing. We'd love for you to do a video review. We'll send it to you, and I was like, all right, cool. I would buy that anyway. So in that case, right, sounds good. And I don't feel if somebody's sending me a $30 box of Japanese sweets, they're particularly buying my review because I'm worth more than a $30 box of sweets. Randy says, I've seen 5-minute YouTube videos where half of it was a sponsorship. It's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy for sure. Aaron asks if I've had Phil's Barbecue in San Diego. I have. I don't love Phil's Barbecue in San Diego. It's the most popular barbecue place in San Diego. It's the restaurant with the most reviews in San Diego. I don't like the barbecue sauce. It's a little too sour, maybe the right word. I like a sweet Texas sauce, and it's not sweet enough. Christina asks if I get these type of messages on Facebook or Instagram. I get some on Instagram and a little on Facebook. They mostly come in via my YouTube address that's on my email address that's on YouTube. I get some also to my blog. P-Law asks, what's my favorite type of airplane? I like the Boeing 787. The Dreamliner is my favorite type of airplane. New York says, if I've ever been asked for permission to use my content in exchange for a mention in end credits, I've been asked a ton for people who want to repost my videos on their Facebook account, and they say like, oh, we'll credit you. We're going to post it over here. We love your video about monkeys in Japan. We want to post your video on monkeys on Japan on our page that has 2 million followers. And I'm like, because you monetize your Facebook page, and that's why you want to post my video on monkeys. You'll give me credit, but nobody's going to come. Nobody's going to see this little title in the corner and actually come to my thing. So I almost never grant people permission for that. If they were legitimate people, like if Mark from Walter's World said, hey, Chris, can I use one of your videos? Dude, absolutely. But they're all generally people that are just in it for themselves and not really in it for anything else. Windy City Elevators wants to know if I've ever responded to any of these scam messages. If so, did they respond after? The ones that seem particularly scammy, I don't, because I guess I've got better things to do with my time. But in 2020 hindsight, maybe I should have. Maybe I will, and see where some of them go to make another interesting video. Bella wants to know, how is the traveling princess doing? She's doing very well. Thank you very much. She's almost 8 months now, almost 20 pounds, like the size of a sack of rice, so perfect. I'm sure she appreciates being called a sack of rice. Kyrie says, I worked on the 787 for 5 years, Chris. Awesome, Kyrie. That's very cool. Gary says, when I went to San Diego, I had those giant turkey legs. Is that a must-have food there? I think, bizarrely, they're like, giant turkey legs are known as a California fair food thing to have at California fairs. So they're like a Disney California adventure. You don't find them really in normal places. Bruce says, do you like the Horton Grand Hotel in San Diego? Horton Grand's kind of old, so I don't know that it would be on my top list. Like, I like the big newer hotels like the Hyatt Manchester Grand. I really like the Intercontinental that opened downtown. That one's pretty nice. And Elliot joined in with Catawampus. Thanks for joining, Elliot. You are here. We're almost towards the end, but better late than never. Christina wants to know my favorite feature of the Boeing Dreamliner is. My favorite feature of the Boeing Dreamliner is the windows that like automatically lighten and darken. I love that the cabin crew can make all the windows dark and you don't end up with, that one person's not going to close their window. I guess they can lighten it up if they want to, but I like that they can do that. Brian wants to know if we bought special face masks when we were in Asia. We did buy some face masks in Asia, but not like any particular KN95 or things like that. Because when we were there, actually, in like 2020 hindsight, we might have, but like we were there in February and COVID-19, like it was just on the like the little tiny tip of it, so we didn't know that it was gonna turn into what it was. Wanda asked if I like the Hyatt Andaz in Gaslamp. Yes. However, we've stayed there and it's nice. It can be kind of noisy. If you're there on a Friday, Saturday, Gaslamp's kind of a party district. So if you're looking for a quiet place to sleep, it's probably not the Hyatt Andaz. If you're there on a weekday, like Monday through Thursday, then it's probably reasonable to sleep. It's kind of, if you like the Gaslamp and you like clubs and bars and all that kind of stuff, then it's a fairly hopping scene. Guy says, does advertisement payment get taxed? For sure. Any of these sponsorships would be considered business income, and so it would be taxed. David wants to know if I've eaten at the In-N-Out Burger in Kingman, Arizona. I have never eaten at the In-N-Out Burger in Kingman, Arizona. Should I have eaten at the In-N-Out Burger in Kingman, Arizona? Let's see. P. Law says, am I afraid of COVID-19? I don't know if afraid is the right word. Concerned is probably a better word. I don't like to live my life in fear, so I'm not afraid of it like I'm afraid of a mountain lion or something like that. Like I'd be afraid of a mountain lion if I saw a mountain lion. P-Law wants to know, what do I think of people who don't wear their face masks? I mean, it depends. Like, if there's somebody who's out in the country and there's nobody there, fine, don't wear your face mask. You know, the people who go to Costco and are like, I feel like I should shop here and not have to wear my face mask. It's like, but it's the store policy that you wear your face mask. So I don't have a lot of love for the people that can't wear their face mask at places that face masks are required. Justin says, do you think you'd make a video about the best hotel you've stayed in the U.S. in any city? Justin, I have made a video about what I thought my favorite hotels are. Search for Yellow Productions Best Hotels, and it should come up. I think I talk about like the best ones in Asia, the best ones in Europe. So I did a live stream on that topic. New York wants to know, what is on the Yellow Productions bucket list? Ooh, we have a lot of things on our bucket list. Speaking of, Marios Champorulos that offered me the $70,000 channel offer, like Greece is on our bucket list. We want to go there. Peru is on our bucket list. We want to go to Mexico City. Like, it'd be really cool to be there for the Day of the Dead. We want to go to Iceland. We want to go to Finland. We want to go to Scotland. Those are some of the places on our bucket list. Wanda says, with the current pandemic, would you voluntarily travel by air these days? There's really no place to go, so we're not going anywhere right now. CJ Cab gives a tip for San Diego peeps. Check out the Hotel Solimar. I've heard a lot of people that really like that hotel, so that's a great tip. Avery Chris says, do I think Vegas will close again? I don't. Governor Sisolak, the governor of Nevada, had a press conference yesterday, one of the two, and he said they're not going to shut down. His goal is for the state not to shut down again, but just to put targeted enforcement where people aren't following the rules that they need to. Yoshi asks, what's my favorite panda in the Yellow Productions crew? I don't like to pick favorites because I love them all. Yeah, I love them all. You know, there's I think one of the most recent additions to the Yellow Productions crew back here is it's not a panda at all. It's a kangaroo. And the first panda to be sent to me, like when Topher got stolen, was by Genified, and it's that one back there with the heart. That's an angel, and so that one is probably one of the most special. And then, I mean, they're all special in their unique way. So. By the way, the thing about all the plushies and stuffed animals, OC Girl really loves stuffed animals, and so that's how we kind of got on this whole thing with the panda and all that stuff. All right. All right, it is time for the giveaway. So, in every live stream, I always give away some Yellow Productions merchandise. Today, it's going to be a Yellow Productions crew shirt. If you want to win the shirt, you have to answer my question. And so, my question to you will be, after I did my snorkel review video, how many offers did I get on snorkel reviews? So, with that, while I'm waiting for you to give your answers, let's watch a little bit more of this snorkel review.
You put this piece on top and you clip it in. When it's clipped in, this is the whole mask that you put on your face. Most snorkels, and you have a thing that you put in your mouth and a thing that you put in your eyes, and you clip the tube onto your mask. I find most people spend a lot of time just fiddling with that whole arrangement, trying to figure out how to use it. The great thing
Mark Hoffman for the win, 17. I don't think I even finished my question, and Mark said 17, and then he said it again, 17, just to make sure that I know he got it right. So Mark, well done. You got not just the first one, but you got the first one twice. And a lot of other people came in and said 17, so very well. Good job to everybody, but Mark, you are the winner. And send me an email to chris@yellow.net with 2 W's, or Facebook Messenger. Let me know what size you want and where you want me to send it to, or if you'd prefer something else from the Yellow Productions Etsy shop. Chris Wood said 500,000. P-Law says some huge number. Not quite, but that's a lot of fun. MP says someone was going to the gym when the snorkel review video was made. No gym. I'm not a big fan of gyms, but what I... at that point, I was like bodyboarding a lot, so like bodyboarding and paddling and swimming like makes you buff. And I don't usually wear tight shirts, but I guess in this video,
this is you can just put the whole thing on your head, like so.
I guess that shirt is a little bit more tight. Anyway, I love bodyboarding. So with that, I want to thank everybody for being on the live stream today. And if you've got thoughts for what you want as future live streams, I'm always looking open to that. I've got a few other ideas that I'm working on. One of the things I've got coming up is funny travel stories, because that's been a request. So I'm going to talk about some of our funniest travel stories over the years. So unless somebody gives me a better idea between now and next week, then that'll likely be the topic. Although, always pending any exciting news or things like that that comes up, that may change. So Christina says, when will that be? It's going to be next week. Which day? I don't know. Let's pencil down Tuesday, but it could be a different day. I always announce on Facebook, on my YouTube community page, and on Twitter at least the day before. So if you follow me, Facebook, Twitter, those are probably the easiest places to see that, but I do post it on the community page as well. Well, with that, I won't say goodbye because I'm going to see you all in the next video.